I have him on the phone, and I want to talk to him, but I want to ask you two if you're okay being here while I do that.
I want to hear him.
You want to
Because I
hear
want to be
him?
here to say whatever to
Okay.
what he says.
All right. Wendy, how about you?
I'm here for her.
So you're okay with me talking to him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back. Monday on an all-new Dr. Phil. What would you do if you caught your husband cheating 8 times? You're still talking to the woman, right?
No.
Why lie now? You've been served, buddy. That's Monday. Closed captioning provided by...
My scar on my face made me so self-conscious. But with BioOil, I hardly think about it.
BioOil helps improve the appearance of scars and stretch marks.
Hard work doesn't have to make your muscles ache, because Excedrin Back and Body gives you fast, powerful relief in 2 ways, with a pain reliever and a pain blocker that work almost as hard as you do. Excedrin Back and Body. Go.
Why am I still hungry?
Snack amnesia. Put a stop to it with the new BK Wrapper. 33% more crispy chicken than McDonald's Crispy Chicken Snack Wrap. It's snack-normous.
New spicy chicken BK Wrapper, only $1.39.
I want you to read chapters 5 through 10 tonight. There may be a test on Monday.
Saved by the bell again. Excuse me, Miss Jones. We should talk.
I know. I gotta go all the time, and I'm trapped in here till the bell rings.
That is an accident waiting to happen. You need to have the Detrol discussion with your doctor.
Detrol?
Detrol LA. It's the brand doctors prescribe most to help calm that
gotta go feeling.
Just one pill works all day and all night. Look, at DetrolLA.com, you learn how to get the discussion started. If you've certain stomach problems, glaucoma, or trouble getting urine to pass, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. The most common side effects are dry mouth, headache, constipation, and abdominal pain. Ask your doctor if Detrol LA is right for you. Looks like she had the Detrol discussion with her doctor. She's spending less time here.
I'm Michelle Bachman, and I approve this message.
In these turbulent times, it takes a strong leader to stand up to the special interests in Washington. Michelle Bachmann is fighting to keep your taxes low, against big spending programs and pork barrel politics, for better jobs to get our economy moving again, and working to make Minnesota a better place for all of our families. Michelle Bachmann for Congress, standing up for Minnesota.
Armadillo, mankind needs you.
Mankind can wait. This superhero is building his own Capital One credit card. I want airline miles, a low interest rate, and a heroic picture of my family.
Surprise! Guacamole.
Personalize your card at Capital One Card Lab. Choose your rewards, interest rate, even upload your own image at CapitalOne.com.
Honey. What's in your wallet?
If you would like to purchase a tape or transcripts of your favorite Dr. Phil show, call 866-4-DR-Phil, 866-437-7445.
Greg immediately put me to work on the street when I was 14 years old. He's very scary.
I turned my first trick when I was 17. I was so scared. He built and ran one of the largest prostitution rings on the West Coast.
As I say, Greg Hightower is in jail right now. He's pled guilty to prostitution charges, and he has agreed to talk to me today. Greg, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, I find it disgusting to talk to you, frankly, because of what you have done. I'm just curious what you say about that, what you say about controlling these women for all of these years, exploiting them, beating them, abusing them.
Okay, Dr. Phil, I wasn't beating nobody, okay? I was in a prostitution ring. You know, this was 9 years ago. I got my life together. We were in prostitution. Yes, this is what we did, and I regret all that. I did what I've done, and I am sorry, and I ask that they forgive me, you know, instead of all this hatred. It was not like that. This woman waited for me 8.5 years. If I was such this bad person beating up people, nobody's going to the hospital. She said I beat her with a crowbar.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Greg. Let me ask you a question. Did you you say you want to be forgiven, that you're sorry for this, so own it now. Did you or did you not take advantage of teenage girls?
I took advantage. Yeah, of course. I mean, it wasn't a forced thing or nothing. You know, that was my life 9 years ago. This is 9 years ago. Now, I've been doing the right thing that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm sorry for what I've done. And I like to talk to teenagers and stuff and stop them from prostituting, women from prostituting themselves, because it's a bad life. It's not the thing to do.
What do you think the effect is of a man exploiting a 14, 15-year-old girl and prostituting her year after year after year? What do you think the effect on their life is after the fact?
Sir, it could be a fact, yes. But one, she was not 14 years old, and I didn't meet Wendy until I was in high school. She's talking about she was 14 years old.
How much did you make off of these girls a night?
Oh my God, she's talking about $1,000, $2,000 a night. I didn't see nothing like that. It was not no $1,000 a night. It's $300 or $400 a person. That's about it.
Okay, so $600 or $800 a night.
Yeah, I wasn't no big rich time. I mean, they make me out to be somebody like Guido the Killer Pimp or something.
Well, we're talking about $600 to $800 a night prostituting two girls. I mean, does that?
Sometimes, like I said, it's not a forced thing. You know, I bettered my life. I know it's wrong.
Is there anything you want to say to Greg on the phone while I'm here? Nothing? Nothing you want to say? Wendy, nothing you want to say? Okay. Greg, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. Just hang up. I don't want to talk to this person anymore. We'll be right back. DrPhil.com, brought to you in part by...
Nails won't grow? Help make short, brittle nails grow longer with Nutrinel Growth Formula plus green tea antioxidants. Get healthier looking longer nails with Nutrinel.
Travel consideration provided by...
Close shave.
Barbasol.
Better buy Barbasol, Mom.
With 7 great flavors, better buy Barbasol.
I chose to get my daughter vaccinated because I want her to be one less woman affected by cervical cancer.
I chose to get my daughter vaccinated when her doctor told me the facts. Like other vaccines, it's about prevention.
I like it.
Gardasil is the only cervical cancer vaccine that helps protect against 4 types of HPV.
2 types that cause 70% of cervical cancer, and 2 more types that cause other HPV diseases.
I chose to get vaccinated after my doctor told me Gardasil does more than help prevent cervical cancer.
It helps prevent other HPV diseases too.
Gardasil does not treat cervical cancer or other HPV diseases.
Side effects include pain, swelling, itching, and redness at the injection site. Fever, nausea, dizziness, vomiting, and fainting.
Gardasil is not for women who are pregnant.
Gardasil may not fully protect everyone and does not prevent all kinds of cervical cancer.
So it's important to continue routine cervical cancer screenings.
ONELESS.
One less.
Gardasil.
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 You have the power to choose. Ask your daughter's doctor about Gardasil.
At 5, how hikers lost in northern Minnesota survived nearly a week lost in the wilderness. It's been an awful week for Wall Street. What does it mean for you? Yet another state gives approval to same-sex marriages.
All new, Fridays live in Chicago. Want to have some rock and fun with me this Friday? Chris Rock is here with funny man Ben Stiller. The 2 of them together will help me. Next Oprah.
Today at 4 on WCCO Channel 4.
Another election. Empty slogans, broken promises. But where are these politicians when we need them? Where was Eric Paulson when our troops needed him? Paulson voted against benefits for our National Guard and returning troops, and voted to cut veterans programs by 10%. Our troops deserve more than lip service and parades, and they deserve better than career politician Eric Paulson. The Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee is responsible for the content of this advert.
If you want to be in the audience for Season 7, get on DrPhil.com, click on Be in the Audience, and call 323-461-PHIL, 323-461-7445. We'll see you in the audience. talking today about the hidden world of human trafficking and child sex slavery. Now, Maria was just 15 when she moved to California to live with her sister. She was approached by a woman who offered her a job. She had actually, in fact, been sold to a pedophile for just $200.
And a daily basis was rapes, beatings. He told me that he had bought me for $200. That was the end of my life. He told me that he will go and kill my family. I didn't have any choice but stay there. At night, waking up with his hand on my face, telling me never leave the house, and if I leave the house, I will die. Everything that he did to me, I hated. This hell was for 5 years. After those 5 years, he started to make the life impossible to the neighbors. The old man got killed by the neighbor. He hit him with a piece of wood. The neighbor told me to wash the piece of wood and put it under the house. I got arrested. They had me as accomplice of the killing. I went to prison, and I did 22 years. I've been free for years. When I think about my freedom, and it's a good feeling.
That story is amazing to me because it's what we're talking about in criminalizing the victim. You wound up in jail.
Yes.
And you actually said that that was some of your safest time when you were in jail because you were away from all the risk and the danger.
Yes, correct.
And I get that we shouldn't take the law into our own hands, and I know you didn't actually kill this person, but you hid the weapon. They told you to hide it, right?
Yes, I did.
Am I the only one that doesn't get that that doesn't warrant 22 and a half years in prison when you've been victimized by this person year after year, and then ultimately he winds up dead? You know, I don't advocate violence, but I don't think they put you in jail. That doesn't make sense to me. How did you get out?
Board of Prison Terms actually did an investigation, and that's when they find out that I was there wrongfully convicted, and that's what actually helped me to get out of there.
And so you're wanting to tell your story now because you want people to know what can happen.
Yes.
And I mean, that's why we've got to shine a light on this. I mean, to be sold to a pedophile for $200 in America. Our kids are being targeted on the internet and in chat rooms. Your children can run away, and if somebody gets their hands on them, they take them away, they scare them, they drug them. I mean, all kinds of things can happen that are so dangerous. We can't be asleep about this. And one of the things that's drawing attention to it is a new documentary called Call and Response. Now, this is in theaters October 10th. There are incredible musical performances throughout the film. And now Justin Dillon, who was with us earlier, is back to perform a song for us. Now, in addition to enjoying the song, let me ask you to pay close attention to the lyrics, which Justin wrote from a sex slave's perspective, someone just like Maria here. The song is called Baby Blue.
Light bulb in my room, eclipsed by many moons, dressed in my costume, baby. Photos on the wall of ones who have it all. The girls, the boys will call, baby. It's impossible to fight when you work a hard day's night. This is not my voice, this is not my choice, this is somebody's, baby. They don't know my age, they don't know my name, they just call me Baby Blue, Baby Blue. Papa in the woods wooed me from my hood, said I'd be a good baby. Sold into a world of Orients on pearls, such a pretty girl, baby. On a million faces now, stolen angel in the crowd. choice. This is somebody's baby. They don't know my age, they don't know my name. They just call me baby blue. Baby blue. Baby blue. Baby blue. If you hear my voice ring through your noise, you can't take long. I can send my name on a paper plane. You can't take long. Sri Lanka, Kathmandu. I'm in New York City. This is not my voice. This is not my choice. This is somebody's baby. They don't know my age. They don't know my name. They just call me baby blue. Baby blue.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Thanks so much. Amazing. It's Call and Response. It's out October 10th, and we're going to talk about what you can do to make a difference after the break. Justin, thank you so much. Great job.
When you quit smoking with Commit Cappuccino Lozenges, you not only calm cravings fast, but also soothe irritability while being treated to the great taste